Alrighty, survivors of the zombie apocalypse, the OG zombie apocalypse. We are getting back into it with State of Decay 1 YOSE episode 8. I can't actually remember what I did last. The main thing I remember from my last episode is that I'm still trying to get into Snyder's. So when we get back in, I'm actually gonna have to take a moment to get like a sit rep because I don't remember what I was doing. But it should be okay. I think the main thing is we're just looking for a way to get into Snyder. Somebody left me a comment and said I should try to use a radio command to call people in. I didn't see it, but maybe I simply overlooked it, or maybe I just haven't unlocked it yet. I do remember the ability to call for additional survivors, but I either overlooked it or I don't have it. So let's go ahead and bring up the radio commands. Call for scavengers, establish outposts, relocate, call for backup, death from above, vehicle delivery, construction advice, medical advice. These are the DLCs. Maybe it's somewhere else. Maybe it's here. Okay, here it is. It's over here. Offer shelter to survivors for 100 influence, so it's just in a different location.
There's still a few.
It's going to take 20 minutes for that to take effect, but that's going to be worth it, because I want to get into Snyder's so that you can see some of the base building and whatnot. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. Our supplies are still looking pretty good. Unfortunately, we just dipped below the amount we need to move in the Snyder's. We need 50 materials, but each material rucksack I think gives us like 15, so it shouldn't be hard once we get the necessary people. Okay, here we go. Let's do this quest. This is an opportunity. And also, let me see what skills I need to be working on.
I hear ya.
Fighting, obviously wits. Rifles are almost there. Do I get the slow motion technique? Yes, this one is awesome. This is an amazing ability. Focus aim is just super good. So focus aim is basically... it's not like a one-to-one replacement for gunslinging, but it accomplishes the same thing as the gunslinging aim snap. And by that I mean it's designed to make it really easy to target the enemy zombies. I'll have to look at let me look. How do I do it? Left bumper. So I believe that's a sprint command. And so what that's going to do is give us like matrix bullet time and just allow us to just line up our headshots. It's actually a really awesome ability, which we may as well put it to use right here. So I'm going to aim, activate. And you can see I'm constantly losing stamina. But then I can release it. Oh, we left one behind. Gonna use it again? Oh, wait. Hold on a second. We gotta get our stamina back. Oh, man, that's such a beautiful attack. As you can see, I think you'll agree just from that demonstration, just beautiful ability. Extremely effective. Just keep in mind that when you choose a weapon ability, you are giving up all of the other ones. So because Maya has the skill in rifles, it means I had to pass on the melee skills. It's not like State of Decay 2 where you can get a melee skill and a gun skill. Gotta pick one or the other. Go ahead and do some shoving into the walls. Nope, didn't get a good angle on them. I like to try to use environmental attacks where possible. But it's not always possible. There we go. Gotta line it up a little better than that, but Always looking for ways to nickel and dime those zombies and get a few slightly more efficient kills. Let's go ahead and let our stamina regenerate. Oh, we got two behind us.
I need a breather.
Wow, we kicked her over the fence, jeez. Yeah, I didn't want to use another snack, but we just keep getting additional zombies wandering by. And stamina regenerates a lot slower in State of Decay 1. Actually, they're taking their time, so we might actually be fine. Oh man, I do miss the environmental abilities in State of Decay 2. I miss that you can't do them in State of Decay 2, or at least not to the same level that you can in State of Decay 1. It gives you kind of like this extra opportunity to demonstrate your ingenuity, and that's a really big part of survival games, is just looking for ways to nickel and dime things, just to be a little, just to eke out a little more efficiency. Okay, so I guess we need to talk to the other guy.
No sign of him.
I'll help you look. Come on, I'll lead the way.
Okay, so I remember we rescued one of his guys earlier. I guess he just keeps getting lost. That's fine, though. The more quests we do, the more friendship we gain. And this time, we're going to try to not lose any trust with them. Last time, we set them on fire with a firebomb, and that damaged their trust with us. Once we max out their trust, they will offer us the option of basically absorbing them into our community.
Better get ready. We'll be on as soon as we keep moving that way.
Anybody home?
Okay, now we just got to search all the rooms, see if we get lucky and find them on the first building.
Time to move on.
That's a no. Once we get the Snyders, I'm gonna have to do like way more looting, because I know people wanted me to slow down a little bit. Like I just don't want to be in the starting base anymore. That's the only reason I'm going as quickly as I am.
Swing wide. We got zombies to the left. You got him.
There's an example of the mantle kick. If you jump over a low fence like that, you can actually kick them on the way there. Another example of environmental attacks. Look at this guy up here.
Don't let it get up! Hey, are you in there?
Okay, now we gotta check the two sides of the bathroom. That was loud. I keep wanting to get a little bit of stamina EXP, but the slow stamina regeneration makes it a lot harder. But fortunately, you don't have to level up your stamina twice.
Oh, thank God.
Okay, there we go. We found
Come
them.
on, we're getting out of here.
Okay. I think I'm ready to head home now.
Okay, we got him. Time to bring him. Oh, is that where their home is? I thought their home was somewhere else.
Got it from here?
Okay, that's all we needed.
Who are these guys? Did they move their house?
I cannot thank you enough.
They gave us some medicine. So these guys are like 60-ish% there. Let's look for Alan, because Alan apparently wasn't feeling too well. Talk to Alan, sure.
What's going on, Alan?
I'm done for. You know it. I know it. Even that damn fool little girl knows it. She just won't say so. Way I see it, I got three options. Die puking my guts out and turn into one of them, trust one of you pussies to do it for me, or come out here and do it myself. Door number 3 it is.
You don't have to do this. We can...
Only thing you can do for me is what I'm man enough to do myself. Not a thing anyone else should have to live with. Now get out of here. Give me some damn privacy at least.
Sure. So long, Alan.
You know, I'll give you some privacy, but first I want to loot these real quick. You know, I'm sure you'll, surely be okay with that, Alan. Oh, these are actually good melee weapons. You were, holding out on me, Alan.
We'll be ready.
Make sure we get the other one. This is going to cover our needs for moving into the Snyder
I'll run
base.
this home.
Roger that. We'll be waiting.
Well, that's the end of Alan. One thing I really liked about Alan's character is that he wasn't like a hypocrite. Like he was like, oh, if he gets sick, I'm gonna kill you. And then in the end, he lived by what he said. He got sick. He knew that he wouldn't get better, and he doesn't even have someone else do it for him. He just does it himself. Long before he had any opportunity to become a zombie as well, so I always thought Alan was a good character because of that. Even if he was a jerk. And Brant, the voice actor, he voiced him pretty good at the end there.
Shame about Maybelline's boy.
Damn shame. I brought him into this world 20-odd years ago. Only fitting I took him out of it, too. Boy loved him some vanilla ice cream. Day his tonsils came out, think he'd won the lottery.
Surprised you remember that.
I remember all my kids.
Not sure who he's talking about there. Like, I don't remember a Maybelline. Maybe that's Eli's mother. Maybe it's Maybelline Wilkerson. Not sure. Too vague a reference there for me to recall. Get a little more ammo. I would also like a silencer. Yeah, I'll take 2, I guess. These ones are a pain because they break after a mere 10 shots. Grab one of these to heal. What is this quest? Ah, someone else needs talking to. Okay, if we're gonna do this quest, let's get Marcus out. The reason for that is because Marcus has the leadership skill. And to level up leadership, you basically need to go out and just do activities and kill zombies and whatnot with other people. So even though I want to use Maya right now, let's just temporarily use
You and me
Marcus.
Go out there and kick some ass. You'll feel better. Whatever you say.
I'm not even going to rearrange his inventory.
So, what are we doing out here exactly?
Just taking care of some business. Figured pitching in might make you feel better.
Yeah, this is our storage van.
Through, go around.
Actually, let me check the trunk. Okay, let's transfer this over, because we'll just continue using the Norma. This is our storage vehicle. Well, both of them are a storage vehicle, technically. Put these in here.
Pace yourself.
Maybe we'll get a little bit of, well, we're definitely going to get some leadership EXP, but maybe we'll actually get 1 star in leadership, just kind of bumping it up over time. So if we're going to get these really annoying quests that just keep popping up, we may as well try to stack up our benefits from it. It also appears like night is lifting, which is always nice.
Okay, now we're gonna kill some zombies the old-fashioned way.
I wanna swing wide. Got zombies to the left.
As you can see, man, that heavy weapon just goes right through people. Doesn't even care. Still need more practice with it. What's this freak over here? You.
Got red on you.
Doesn't even matter. Just smashed right through him with the addition of the... What do you call it?
You really kicked some ass back there.
The powerhouse bonus, greatly increasing our probability of like a death blow. And then on top of that, we have, we stacked it up with Rage. Rage gives us a small stamina refund. Now, I don't really, the equivalent of Rage in State of Decay 2 is Discipline. But for some reason, it just doesn't really make much of a difference in State of Decay 2, whereas in State of Decay 1, maybe it's because you're just more capable of getting these... You're more capable of reliably setting up these just insane one-hit kill opportunities that when you swing and you just, like, are just killing one zombie one after the other, just like bam, 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 all these one-hit KOs, then the refund that you get makes a big difference.
We should get back.
We're about done. Thank you, by the way. I couldn't have done it without you.
Bullshit.
I mean it. We gotta stick together, right? Alone, I would have been vulnerable. We need people to watch our backs.
Thanks for the pep talk. It helped.
Thanks.
Yeah, let's see. How did we do? Let's see what our leadership is looking like. So we almost got a skill in it, but not quite. So let's, also, that increases friendship. So if we want to, like, recruit people, that's probably a good way to do it. Or if we want to... Basically, we have to become someone's friend before we're actually able to select them as a playable character. So we'll probably want to use Marcus to improve people's friendship quicker.
Reminder to all citizens of Marshall, until the current crisis is over, possession of firearms by civilians has been declared unlawful. Any civilians currently in possession of firearms have a 2-day grace period to surrender them to the sheriff or one of his duly appointed deputies.
Juggernaut, huh? Not excited to kill a Juggernaut, I'll be completely honest with you. How close are we to calling in those additional... Offer shelter, 3 minutes to go. Whoa, is the game lagging? Okay. Okay, the game's wigging out on me. What, Gab? Sorry about the audio wigging out. I don't think there's anything I could do about it. I believe it's the game audio wigging out. The game itself, like, I don't think it has to do with the editing. We're gonna try and take the Juggernaut out. We'll see how it goes. Juggernauts, they don't seem to be quite as healthy as they are in State of Decay 2, so I think using this, like, pretty decently high-powered weapon, just pumping enough bullets into it, I think we'll deal with it. How do I get up there? The terrain is quite steep. Right here looks workable.
The freaks we really gotta worry about. Ready to
Dang. I guess we'll loot these real quick. If we can get large backpacks, that'd be nice, but most of the time I think this stuff is garbage. Large backpack? A snack actually could come in handy since I'm sure I'll be using it. I am encumbered though, so that means I'm now losing a lot of stamina, so I need to probably put the backpack in the trunk.
Better keep moving. We got zombies behind us.
Oh! I thought that was the heavy Kanabo. That's like one of my favorite weapons. Still like the regular Kanabo, I'll take it.
I'm loaded up. See you back at base.
Roger that. We'll be waiting.
Put it in, put it in, put it in, and now we're out of heavy carry. The heavy Kanabo, normally you get it from a breakdown survivor, the,
Might want to swing wide. We got
I believe she's like the she's like a guaranteed source of getting athletics, which means a guaranteed powerhouse. And a guaranteed powerhouse means she's, like, insanely powerful. Come on, get in. Let's try to get around this horde. I would like to. It looks like we can. There is the Juggernaut.
I see one. Give me your best shot.
Okay, looks like we can take him out. Yeah, so Juggernauts in State of Decay
Thanks for coming.
1, they definitely don't have the same kind of stamina that they have in State of Decay 2. More food, I mean, we'll take it while we're here.
I'm bringing this stuff home.
We'll be ready.
We don't need food though, like food is one. So in State of Decay 1, food is actually a really, really common resource that you just don't need you don't really need to worry about it because you just get so much of it. And same with materials. Material depletion can be a problem. But you could counter that through the usage of outposts. Yeah, I would have ran those over to give her a hand, but because she is actually one of our community members, but with the bloater gas cloud there, we're just going to drive off. She'll be fine. She'll find a way home, I'm certain of it. So we just got a report that the searching for additional people to offer shelter to failed, which is unfortunate. Let's head back to base and unload some of that garbage that we just got. Well, not garbage, it's pretty good loot. Let's just clean our inventory before we go. Wait, this is not the correct pathway. That's unfortunate. I mean, I really want to get into Snyder's, but the game is just putting these obstructions in the way in order to prevent us from getting what we want. That's okay, though. We will get into Snyder's sooner or later.
How's it going?
I'm almost there.
We'll crack open a cold one for you.
Okay, give me this, give me that. Let's transfer these over here. That scared me. I'm like, what the heck is that? People just popping off all of a sudden.
Hey, I got a favor to ask you. Could you stop by the store when you get a chance?
Looks like we got another side story quest. That's fine. We will respond. Wait. I wonder if we lost track of some of these quests, because, like, the Wilkersons are not offering us any more quests, and the courthouse isn't offering us any more quests. Maybe there's some requirements to it. Like, that's one of the things that I'm always paranoid about in State of Decay 1 is, like, I'm just constantly wondering whether or not we've missed quests or something. But I guess if you do miss a quest, it can make a following playthrough a little more interesting, because it means that there's something that you missed. That means there's something for you to experience on another playthrough, but it doesn't stop me from getting paranoid about it. So we want to, we might be able to go through the country here, as long as we can find a somewhat efficient way around the Woodtanium gates. That is the only disadvantage, really, to traveling through the middle of the map. I mean, it's flat land, so you don't have to worry too much about the geometry, but you've got these damn woodtanium gates that they're the real showstoppers. But right over here, I have memorized that there is an opening in the gate by this airplane crash, so...
You know,
Whoa.
it wouldn't be a bad idea to teach some of your skills to other folks. It might be a good idea if you train some of the rest of us.
Once again, a good example of just this quest just never goes away. Just you're going to have to constantly be asked, like, oh, you need to train people. That's one of the things I don't like about State of Decay 1. Just these really stupid, repetitive missions. They just are an incessant nag.
Hey, thanks for showing up. Something's been bothering me. I can't quite shake it. People been looking at Becca and whispering a lot lately, and there was that whole thing where the sheriff kept calling her Alex. I don't know. Maybe it's none of my business, but if you happen to run into him, you ask him what he knows. I really like this girl. I just want to make sure I'm not making a mistake.
Sure. Fine.
Thanks. Obviously, don't mention this to Becca, right?
Of course not.
Looks like we gotta do a little bit of snooping. That means we need to visit the courthouse, because that's where Carl would be, the sheriff. Okay, so where is the courthouse? Okay, looks like we can just take a left right here. So annoying driving near Snyder's so frequently but not being able to move, especially because all the quests are located here right now, or in this general area. And if we were at Snyder's, we could basically deploy from a very close by base for a change.
So, you know, if you wanted to claim dibs on some of the better gear, I don't think anybody'd mind.
Ah, there you are.
Who is this?
Let's clear these bastards out. You coming?
We need help clearing out infestation? I mean, sure, we can, I guess we can do that.
Zed's up ahead.
Oh, look at that, the, like right next to us, practically. Take some snacks, because we're going to get ready to use our ability to slow time down.
Go around. How many of these things are there?
Okay, let's turn it on.
Good work.
That thins quite a few of them out. There's still 2 screamers left, though. There's one of them. The puny zoom on this weapon. I'm guessing they're in the back.
Looks like trouble up ahead there.
Oh, we're gonna turn on the... Another feral down. She can handle them. Where is the enemy at?
You got that one!
Okay, we cleared it. One, two. Okay. Maya's tired and is going to need a break pretty soon, but we should be good to complete this objective. So the way stamina penalties work in this game, it's different. Like, the penalty, you just continue to get additional penalties rather than it depleting over time.
All squared away?
Yes, ask about Carl.
Looking for Carl. Anybody seen him?
The sheriff? Yeah. He went out about an hour ago. Said he was going to hunt down this feral bastard that's been stalking our patrols. I don't know how long it'll be, but I can tell you where to look.
Appreciate it.
One thing that's annoying about using it is like left trigger and then left bumper to activate the time slow. It's kind of awkward since like the two buttons are basically stacked on top of each other. There we go. Can't ram through most of these little bushes and trees either. So what we're going to do is go find Carl, probably help him kill the feral that he's after, and then we'll probably get the information we're looking for.
Anybody home?
Nope.
Time to
Check the
move
next
on.
building.
Anybody home?
Got to search all of the rooms.
Time to move on.
Nope. Got these nosy guys here. See if we can get some stamina back without needing to use a snack. And of course I get in the vehicle, which I guess means we'll just drive away. Can definitely tell the difference between having skill in blades and not having skill in blades.
Hello?
Okay, another building to search up. There he
hey.
is.
Wanted to talk to you for a sec.
Shh. Son of a bitch has killed 4 of my people in the last 3 days. Had no plans on being number 5, so keep your mouth shut and your eyes open.
Okay, time to go hunt the feral down. Who is a decent ways away, actually. Lots of just random zombies wandering in. I don't want to fight the horde right now, so let's just get inside. Got a zombie holding onto the back, but once we pick it up enough speed, they'll be toast. I think I'm gonna drive past these hedges, because like I said, I'm pretty sure there's a rock or so, there's some kind of obstruction hidden in them. And now we'll start looking for the feral, who shouldn't be too bad to deal with once we get our eyes on him, because we can just slow down time and shoot him. Probably would have heard him by now if he was in here. Ferals aren't known for being quiet. They tend to be fairly noisy. Is this our hatchback? Oh, here's our hatchback. Perfect. Is he in here? Nope. Process of elimination suggests he's gonna be here then. Oh wait, we didn't fully explore that area. How did we not explore this completely?
Time to move on.
There's a giant red dot there, but it's actually a armor zombie. Okay, so this has to be where the feral is. Oh yeah, I think I hear his breathing. Into stealth mode. Got him.
Now, what'd you want to ask me?
I was wondering what you could tell me about that girl at the Grange. Becca?
Becca? You mean Alex? Oh, hell. If I didn't cause her any problems with that. Didn't even think.
So you do know her?
Yeah. Yeah, I know her. Busted her for solicitation and possession of her.
She was a prostitute.
Mm-hmm. A good kid, though. I tried to get her cleaned up and off the streets, but it never took. Anyway, she wants to call herself Becca now, and that's her business.
Well, thanks for the info. Guess I've got a decision to make.
Look, I don't know what you're asking for, but if you want my advice, some things ought to stay in the past. Anybody deserves a clean slate, it's that girl.
So it looks like we have moral decisions to make, which, let me tell you, a line of advice. Never leave moral decisions in the hands of the Fox. Because the Fox is known to be really bad with moral decisions.
I know it's difficult, but we must insist that you do not bury any of your reanimated loved ones, even after they've been destroyed. The effects on the local ecosystem could be unprecedented. To properly dispose of the reanimated, wrap the corpses in heavy-duty plastic trash bags and leave them on the street. Patrols will collect any such remains and deliver them to the Army for autopsy.
Like, I don't think I've ever seen anybody do that, leave the bodies in plastic trash bags. That would have been a pretty neat detail if people actually left bodies around as, you know, like, following the Army's protocols. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Find anything out?
Yep, I'm gonna tell him.
I did. Carl said that Alex is a real name. She worked at the truck depot. Say.
What, like a dispatcher?
No, Quinn. She was a prostitute.
What? Okay. Wow. Wasn't expecting that. Okay. Yeah. I need to go talk to Becca, Alex, whatever.
Is he gonna do that now? Let's go follow him and see what happens. Or he's just gonna join the community and
How's things?
just go back to being normal. I'm sure if there's a follow-up to this quest, I'm sure we'll hear about it. Now that we found our good vehicle, too, we can go back, I guess. Looks like we're out of missions and whatnot. Out of missions, but still can't get into Snyder's. I didn't think it would be this hard to get additional people. I don't remember it being this much of a pain, which is why I rejected those guys in the very beginning.
We could probably beef up our defenses, just to be safe.
Oh man, this vehicle's already trying to lift off and fly us out of Trumbull County. Yep, I know a bigger population would be nice, but we just don't have the option for it. We just can't get it done at the moment. That's too bad too. I want to, like I said, I really want to get into Snyder's.
I think it's another beacon.
Oh.
It's saying 1-1 Tango Mike Papa 2-5 Delta. Are these coordinates? I don't know what they mean. Keep your eyes open.
Okay, we got another Cleo signal, but we're not going to do anything with a character that's fatigued. So it's like I said, the Cleo signals tend to be pretty heavily infested due to how much noise they make. Let me at least see where it is on the map. Okay, it's close to Marshall. Everything's close to Marshall right now, of course. Whoa, 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 whoa. What? Is somebody dead? Oh, Alan Gunderson's belongings. I forgot about that. Forgot all about that. Apparently his belongings are possessed because they seem to be defying gravity.
I'll run this home.
So maybe he, maybe there's a little more to space magic, mystical voodoo or something to the zombie plague than we believed.
Anybody out there's got a set of wheels and the inclination to play
Whoa,
good
whoa.
Samaritan, swing on by the farm. Ain't nothing too dangerous.
How's it going?
I'm on the move.
You can't do everything yourself. Come home and rest. Somebody else can pick up the slack.
Okay, we're gonna go let her rest exactly as Lily advised. Put this away. Let's leave that there. Who do we want to use? Let's go back and use, let's use Marcus.
Another time.
Oh, we can't use Marcus. He's on a mission. Let's use Garabani then. First, we'll check our gear, which all looks good. Let's unstock some of that. And bring one fuel bomb just for safety. And we'll head back out. Probably gonna make this a little bit of a, closer to a full hour episode, because I'm in a pretty good mood right now. Even though I haven't been sleeping too well, so I might just be running on adrenaline. I find that if I don't sleep well, I get one day of like surprisingly high productivity, and then it gets really bad after that. And I'm pretty sure that's because you basically get one day of adrenaline, and then the following day your body's basically like, oh, you've pushed us past our limit, and now we need some like legit rest. If you're a longtime viewer of my content, you'll know that Sleep and I have not been the best friends. I'll tell you the problem is I live in the wrong time zone. Like everything good happens late at night, but everything important happens in the day, and I'm just always caught in this issue where about when I want to wind down and go to sleep and be responsible is about when everyone wants to do anything. Really really annoying. I had to choose between having some socializing with my pals or being responsible and going to sleep. I gotta find a way to moderate it where I'm able to do a little bit of both without letting my sleep get out of control. I find that if I stay up late once a week, it doesn't affect me, but I gotta figure it out, basically.
Our friend here would be happy to take you home. Wouldn't she, friend?
I'm on it.
There, you see? You'll be in good hands.
Why do I doubt you're helping this guy out of the goodness of your hearts?
Just looking after our customer base. You understand.
Get him home safe. Drinks are on me when you get back.
Got a freak over here. What is it? Armor zombie. I always forget armor zombies are considered freaks. Oh, wait, where is his home? Okay, it's not that far away.
Thank you for getting me out of there. I thought I was dead.
What happened?
The Wilkerson boys decided I was getting behind on my payments. I tried to tell them I could get the rest, but it didn't matter.
Jesus, are you okay?
Yeah, well, it's my own fault for doing business with them. Still, a couple of cracked ribs is better than starving, I guess.
Mickey really worked you over, huh?
Mickey? Hell no. He was the one who stopped it.
You lost him.
Yeah. Surprised the hell out of me, too.
Make sure he's... Okay. Interesting vehicle. Has a unique paint job.
Well, this is my stop. Appreciate you looking after me. Feel bad for asking another favor, but don't tell the others what happened to me, okay? They got enough to worry about without this.
Where the hell have you... Oh my lord, what happened to you?
It's nothing. I just took a bad fall. Lucky a good Samaritan happened by and helped me back here.
A bad fall, huh? Well, better get yourself inside and lie down. Go on, scoot. As for you, well, I guess we owe you one. Nice to see not all the decent folks are gone.
How's it going?
What do you guys got to sell? Who did we worsened our... Community reputation worsened with who? With the Wilkersons? I think that they would like us better for helping them out. Like, we want to be allies with the Wilkersons.
Thought you'd want to know, one of the Wilkerson goons just dropped off a care package. I felt like he hadn't bathed in a month. Seriously, I think the zombies stink less. Anyway, I hope you know what you're doing. I'm really not sure being buddy-buddy with the Wilkersons is a good idea.
Appreciate it.
Okay, so what do we got? Zombie hunt? And we got... That's another one of these just stupid, randomly generated missions of no particular consequence, but we'll go ahead and do it since it should improve the morale of the community, which is already maxed out, so there's even less reason to do it, but it's to kill just a simple bloater. That's... I could spare a moment to kill a bloater. Once again, though, I should probably be doing this with Marcus, but... I want to try and get the Clio relay as well.
Hey. It's the freaks we really got to work.
Yep,
Okay,
we'll do it.
Follow your lead.
Let's move.
Okay, where is he? Over there? Let's not get the vehicle, like, all entangled in the obstructions. This guy is excited to see us. Like, look at him.
Engaging.
That's pretty neat. Looks like that still works.
Got him.
Hooah. Okay. Think I'm ready to head home now.
Take it easy.
Okay, so that's another one of those really, like I said, very easy mission. Let's go see if we can get the Clio relay while we still have some daylight. And after that, we will head back home. So it looks like we haven't messed up the quests. I guess there's just like a specific order that they occur in. So that's all pretty good. It makes me feel a lot better. So like, as I said, someone was saying that I was going a little on the fast side. Another reason that I'm going as fast as I am is because I just don't want to... I want to make sure everyone gets to see all of the story-related... content. That's the main thing. Because the whole reason we're playing this is so that you can kind of see the history of the game. You can see what happened. And so the reason why I'm going so quickly is to make sure that I don't miss any of the quest content, which, yes, of course, we aren't really paying attention to, like, the construction. We're not really getting to see how the base works, but when we get the Snyders, that's going to showcase the base construction so much better, because we're gonna have this really huge base with various built-ins and customizations available. We're gonna be able to make way better stuff, and it's gonna be a way better representation of what we can do with the game. So each Clio relay, if I remember correctly, is a little bit harder than the last one. Like, it's gonna have more zombies available, or more zombies crowding, rather. And so we want to make sure that, that's why we got all of these firebombs, which are pretty good for burning a lot of the zombies out. We also can run them over if we need to, but I don't want to bang up my vehicle too bad. Kind of overthrew that one. There we go. Let's run through the fire and try to lure them back through. Next, what I want to do is try to just quick loot this thing and just shut it off. Okay, looks like I'm not going to be able to do that. Currently, my stamina is not being considered catching up, which is annoying. Just need to shut this thing off. Fast loot to shut it off. There we go. And that one hit me as well, because unlike State of Decay 2, you cannot cancel their bite animation by attacking. That's fine, though. It's not that big a deal. Ah, here's the really high-quality suppressors. Good, and they stack, too. Some snacks. Let's not carry too many of them. Oh, that looks really awesome. This weapon looks freaking amazing. Like, let me not demonetize myself. This weapon looks cool. So here we have the Clio weapons. As I said, they did exist in State of Decay 1. What is this? The Clio Striker 40? And let's transfer this.
Sit tight. I'm bringing this stuff home.
Let's transfer these over to the, I think we got a Juggernaut over there, which is a little annoying. Come on. Give me the one that kill. Right now I'm not fighting as well as I could be. Okay, get me back on my snacks. Where's my car? Okay, my car is pretty far away from the Juggernaut, so I'm sure we'll be fine. Now I should be using my reflex skill to kill these guys.
Another supply drop? How do they know where we are? This is weird. I hope we're not stealing from someone, but I guess they know where to find us.
You can see how much more effective that is. Okay, we're not... Okay, we don't want the Juggernaut to beat up my vehicle, but we should be able to just run away from him.
I'll run this home.
Roger that.
Okay, he didn't even detect this, actually, so that's fine. How much ammo do we have? We could try and kill him. Well, we've got the landmines, which is one of the things that they are designed to do, is kill Juggernauts. How much stuff is left in here anyways? I do want the ammo, especially because we're currently low on ammo. I wish that Juggernaut would kind of wander away. I don't really feel like fighting him. Okay, let's use one of the suppressors and just see if we can quietly take him out. Is he not capable of climbing up and down these fences? He might not be able to. And if that's the case, we can easily take advantage of that by dealing with the zombies separately. Let's just get rid of these guys. These guys are a pain. And look at the one-hit kills we're getting off the bladed weapons now that I'm actually paying attention. See if we can get the Juggernaut down.
Better make these count. That's it, I'm out.
There we go. Those, so maybe the bullet ammunition types actually make more of a difference, because, like, that pistol just barely seemed to phase him. And if that's the case, that would be another thing that State of Decay 1 has positively over State of Decay 2, is that the ammo types seem to make more of a difference. In State of Decay 2, that's one of the things I would criticize the game about, is that the various ammo types, they don't seem to make a difference against the Juggernauts. When you watch, if you watch my Echo series, you'll find that the Echo series review, you're going to find that the weapons, regardless of how much damage they were doing, were killing the Juggernauts in approximately the same amount of shots, basically like 35 to 40 shots. And it didn't matter if it was a really weak bullet, like the 22 caliber rounds, or if it was like a full-sized rifle rounds or something. It was just bringing those Juggernauts down. Even the shotgun, I believe, was the highest powered weapon, and it was still killing them in about 35 to 40 shells. So it was basically, it was like, well, if that's the case, why would you ever use any weapon other than the most cost-efficient bullets? The 22 caliber bullets, the... what is that, a search and rescue? Probably do that before we go home.
I'm on the move.
Keep your eyes peeled for infestations.
But yeah, it was basically like, why use any of the smaller bullets when you, or other way around. Why use any of the larger bullets when the smaller bullets do just as good of a job? That really became the question, because the smaller bullets, you can make way more ammo per ammo supply, and they seem to do just as good of a job. And most of the zombies all die in one headshot anyways. The only enemy where the power of the weapon seemed to matter was against a Plague Heart.
Hey, are you in there?
Okay, got nothing here. Good thing the Clio relay is giving us ammo. Ammo is one of the supplies that we are definitely in need of, so that was good. Good news. Check this building next.
Anybody home? Oh, thank God.
Okay, there we go.
Time to go home.
Didn't take us too long to find them.
I'm already. Let's get out of here.
I was hoping that would be a kill, an environmental kill, but didn't give it to me. So now what we're going to do is transfer some of these rucks over and put the ammo inside of our base. Hey, did we over... yeah, we're going too far. Whoa. Gotta... this vehicle turns really well when you're going slowly. Look at that, I just caught some air right there. This vehicle is just, like I said, ready to just fly out of the damn valley.
You got it from here? Thanks. We got it from you.
Okay, let's transfer some of this stuff over. Ammo's not supposed to go in there, but we just need to make space. Medicine goes in. Ammo comes out. Medicine goes in. Or ammo goes in, rather, and food comes out. And then we just park this vehicle in the space, and that will deposit all of our ammo.
There you
Shazam.
go. Don't say I never gave you anything.
What you got?
Oh, you know, stuff.
And that overcaps us on ammo slightly, but overall, not a big deal. So we got some really good stuff here. Unfortunately, we got the... I did have to use one of the machine silencers. These are the highest quality ones. These are like... look at these. Cuts down on gunshot noise. Not quite professional quality, but might last for a good 50 shots. So that's a really long time. The machine suppressors, that's kind of like your high-end standard for suppressors. That's the one that you're going to want to use. Plus, we got Clio Axe. I mean, technically, it's just as good as the cutting axe. The cutting... So where is it? Here it is. Cutting machine blade. But I think this will just look super cool because it's like this crazy-looking axe. So same stats, but just as good. Let's put all this stuff away. I'm going to rearm her. Gotta be some other weapons we can use. I'm not going to use a grenade launcher. That's crazy talk. A scoped hunting rifle. I'm going to save that for someone else. There. Now we can log out. Let's see how our stats are looking. Still getting into the combat system. I don't fight nearly as well in this game as I do in State of Decay 1. But that's a temporary thing. So we got some new skills here. These are from reflexes. Not sure which one I'm going to pick. I'll probably sit on it for a while. But, yeah, that is that. What is this quest? Oh, combat training. Well, we're still looking for more people, so we tried to call for more survivors, but it didn't work. The ability failed. I'll try it again next episode. Like, I'll keep trying it, but definitely disappointing to not be able to move in. Now we need 3 people instead of 2 since Alan died. Of these people here, I don't think any of these guys are going to die based on story deaths. So I think we're going to be good there. So the 9 we got is the 9 we got. At any rate, that's going to be the end of this episode. We did get a decent amount of stuff done. Lots of story content done. A few kind of like decisions we were able to make. But the main thing is that we're just looking to get into Snyder's, and we want to level up some of our characters. We're ready to move in. We got the extra building materials to hit the 50 that we need to move in. We just need 3 additional people, and we do have these guys here, if we can build up our friendship with them. But that's about all we can do. But that's the end of this episode. Like this video if it was entertaining. Subscribe for future State of Decay content. Of course, remember that you don't have to be good to get good.